What's going on, everybody? Oh boy, here we go. I want a studio series version of this character. I want a studio series version of that character. That's all we're gonna hear all day long for the rest of eternity. Alright, we're gonna break some stuff down because I don't think we're really gonna get a new Galvatron. I don't buy that one. Maybe a few changes here and there, but I doubt that we're gonna get a new Galvatron. But the Megatron, definitely. Now, will he turn into a gun? I still think we're never going to get a gun Megatron. Let's just stop that. It's not going to happen. Not in the United States of America, ever. You know, the laws are strict for a reason, unfortunately, because we live in a country where, I gotta have my guns, which causes us kids, us grown adult folks not to get a proper G1 Megatron. But being that this is going to be leader class, that means that the Megatron may get some new tooling. And maybe he might still turn into a tank, but he's going to have more parts. He may look a little more the part of G1, just, better. Not without the weird weapons and things like that. And of course, because we know we're getting the Commander class Optimus Prime, I'm sure we're going to get a redesign of both characters. I said that we would probably get another Megatron. I said that, and based on JT Prime 17's digging in and getting the listing, I was right. It was just common sense. But the Galvatron, I'm going to talk about that. I just don't see them retooling Galvatron and Springer, because I know they're going to be SS'86, but they're still leader. Okay. Now, unlike Ultra Magnus, which, well, yeah, he needed a refresh. The other two were just very ugly. But Megatron definitely could use, a new Megatron. This is why I told people in my video with the bridge, when the Nemesis bridge set was coming out, when we found out that the Commander class Optimus Prime was coming out, it's like, yeah, they're releasing that one. But truth of the matter is, we're probably going to get another Megatron. I know I said it, and I was right. And I'm not saying that I'm right. I just, it just makes sense, because the newer Optimus Prime is probably going to be new tooling, and he's going to look weird up against the old Voyager Megatron. So he'll probably be a leader class, but still Voyager sized, but probably with more tools and more parts, I hope, because we know that the classes don't mean size anymore. A lot of the time, the classes mean tooling and, newer engineering. And the more engineering and the more tooling we get, well, of course, it goes into the leader class. Now, this is not the case for Hot Rod, but this was the case for Starscream. So Starscream was a Voyager, and he was put in the Studio Series 86 as a leader and got a slight retool with the hands that can open. It's technically a new mold. It is. It's a brand new mold. It's a grayscale mold. It's not the same Starscream mold, which is why I kind of picked it up. There's some things about it that came to me later on and realized, yeah, you probably want to pick it up. But of course, we got like the chair and the cape and the crown, and that made it a leader class, which is now, what we're probably going to get with this Megatron. I just hope they do a heck of a better job with that price point and class than they did with the Voyager Earthrise Siege. Well, Siege not so much, especially the 35th anniversary, but I know a lot of people don't have love for the Earthrise Megatron, and I kind of like him. But like I said before, yeah, we definitely need a new one, and of course with the graying, the yellowing, definitely need a new one. Now onto Galvatron. Now, I thought this Galvatron was pretty good. It's not perfect, but I don't expect Hasbro to give perfection anyway. So I don't know if we're going to get like a new Galvatron. I'm thinking we're probably going to get that purpley color that they have never produced except with, I don't even think they did it with the G1. One company got close with their version of like the Mania King. I forgot the name. Unique Toys Mania King, I think it was, where they had that purpley, periwinkle, that more bluish purple tint to it than the more plum purple we got here, which is, kind of like the G1 cartoon versus the movie. So Studio Series 86, I believe that what they're going to do with the Megatron is repaint him. They may retool the cannon, because I know a lot of people said that the canon had frost on the Kingdom version versus the Legacy version, which I wouldn't even, now you don't even need to buy another one anymore. Just wait for the Studio Series version. Now, a lot of people, yeah, again, I want to hear the same story. But I want the Studio Series version. Well, I'm not going to explain to people anymore. Just wish for what you want, okay? But I don't think they're going to retool him and make him different. If they do, that's a stretch. I think they're just going to give him that nice paint job and maybe fix up the cannon or something like that. There'll probably be some things, the arms weren't put together right on the Kingdom version, but you could always get the Legacy version. But I mean, Megatron again, yes. Galvatron, not so much. But I think just to put him in the Studio Series 86 line, I think that's what they wanted to do, because technically that should have been there. But budgets, people, remember, budgets. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, I want to see what they do. If it's got a better paint job and a few things here and there, I might pick it up. But the telltale sign will be what they do with Springer. Then we know then what they're going to do with the ones that were already out and then put back into the line, because Springer is now going to be leader class. So, speculations, put them down in the comments. This is Super Robot Ed, bring you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Stay alive for 2025.